what's my plan to take advantage of this crisis that we're in, how to make the most of it, how to maximize the results of the cash that I have, what to do with the stocks that I own. I want to cover my plan of action in just a clear and comprehensive way in this video because I've been asked about it quite a bit. And I think a lot of people are getting distracted, and hopefully I can give some fresh perspective on it. So this is my Charles Schwab portfolio, which is why I don't show my face, so I don't feel awkward showing you this. But what is my plan? So I actually had a plan which looked like this. This was my plan. Now it might look a little confusing. I came up with this really smart, is what I thought it was, but it probably was not. But it was a plan where basically right here, as the market goes down, this is down for the S&P 500. A lot of people talk about the Dow, but the Dow is not a good indication of the overall market. So the loss of the S&P 500. So at like 30% loss, I'd invest 50K, which I did. And then, you can see here at 35% discounted, I'll invest another 50K. At 40% discounted, I'll put in 100K. So these are all one-time amounts, and you can see I'm increasing them, right? So I'm increasing the investment as the losses steepen. So the idea of this is what it would do essentially is make it so you average out closer to the bottom, okay? Because if you are putting in more and more as the market goes further and further, you're edging down your average to be closer to the bottom of the market, but you can't guess where the market is, right? So the downside of this was like, if the market only gets to negative 50, well then guess what I messed up on? I didn't invest the other 200 plus 150K. I would have messed up by not investing $350,000 that I had laying around in cash, right? So this idea, I was like, I think that this is a cool idea. I think that I'll do this. And I messaged my mentor. Okay, it's always great to have really successful mentors that you can look up to, you can learn from. My mentor, lucky to have met him and to have worked with him on some projects. And he sold his company for billions of dollars, which allows him to give me some insight that I don't have, and I can learn quite a bit from him. So I sent him this plan. I sent him this exact screenshot, and he said, makes no sense. Terrible idea. Just like this, totally honest with me. And he said, well, the issue is, you know the downside. The downside is, what if the market only goes to here? You won't be fully invested in the market. What if the market just goes to here? You'll miss out on all of those investment opportunities. You'll have not allocated the cash, and you'll have missed out on all of the growth. So this is not what I recommend, this plan I created for myself. Instead, what I recommend is what I actually am doing. And what I am doing is called dollar cost averaging, okay? So this is what my mentor told me to do instead, and I knew about this. I've heard it a million times. I thought I came up with a better plan, but it's not a better plan. This is still the best plan. So what dollar cost averaging is a strategy in which you as an investor puts a fixed dollar amount, okay, into an investment, usually stock, on a regular basis. So the idea is you put a fixed amount every single month, every single week on a regular basis. And what happens is you have to do this regardless of what's occurring in the financial markets, okay? So you don't be like, it's going up. Maybe I should hold off. I think it's going to crash again. Maybe. I personally think that we probably will see a lower low than we have, but I'm not sure. I'm far, far away from sure, and so is every single analyst, right? So the idea is you put money in regularly and you get the benefits of being in the market, okay? It's not timing the market, it's about having time in the market and allowing that to grow and not letting your emotions kind of get the best of you, and instead doing this. So sometimes, right, sometimes you're going to get the highs, you're going to invest at a high, and you'll be like, dang it, and the market comes down, and you're like, I could have invested at a cheaper price, but you never know what the cheaper price is. You never know the bottom of a market. And so what you're going to do is sometimes you're going to hit the highs, but sometimes you're going to get really lows, and it is going to average out so you have a great placement in the market, especially when everything's on discount right now. So what is my new plan? I'm scratching this plan. Let's just exit that. And this is my new plan, okay? And I even have dates on here because I want to try to stay as consistent as possible. So my new plan is starting probably maybe tomorrow or doing it on Monday, is to start investing $25K at a time into the market. I'll show you exactly what I'm investing in every time I invest, and we'll go through it daily. So please subscribe, please like this video if you want this to kind of gain some traction, and so we can build this channel and I can keep making these videos. And May 4th, boom, 25K. By the way, these are Mondays, okay? Now, I know you're not supposed to time the market, but man, is it tempting. My desire to do Monday is because a lot can happen over the weekend, and so this allows me to maybe take advantage of that, right? If there's incredible bad news or hopefully good news. But again, I'm just timing the market a little bit, which is not what I'm supposed to do, right? But at least I'm doing this on the day, right? So maybe some days I'll invest more and have a little fun with thinking that I know what I'm doing and invest a little bit more aggressively if we see a really sharp decline. And so if we see really sharp declines, I'll probably double these amounts, okay? Because I do want to invest a good amount into the market. You saw kind of the breakdown of the old plan, and so I want to invest at least that much into the market during this crisis. I don't know how long this is going to last, right? It could last years. I think the longest bear market was just short of 3 years, right? And a bear market is defined as a 20% drop from the top. So we don't know how quickly this is going to rebound, but this is my new plan. It's all about dollar cost averaging. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm buying, when I buy it, all on this portfolio, so you can see exactly what I'm doing, what's up, what's down, and being super transparent, which is why I'm not showing my face. All right, so that is it. Just again on this timing the market thing, I made a video 2 days ago about how I got a comment saying sell Tesla, right? And I think the sell was far, I think 20% less than this, or 30% less than this. And so far, I've seen some good benefits of that. This is only one of my brokerage accounts, so I have more Tesla and Robinhood, which I've shown in those other videos. So you can't time it, right? All you can do if you're buying individual stocks is if you believe in the company long term and you're willing to sit on that investment. All right, so I'm just going to stick with what today's video was about, dollar cost averaging. That's my new plan for the crisis. I'm going to talk about my favorite ways to do that as I'm investing. So I'm just going to show you exactly what I do when I do it. That's it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.